Is Forza Motorsport worth playing here and now in 2025 and beyond? When this game first released in 2023, I had a bit of fun with it. I played quite a bit of it. I grinded it. And for the most part, I enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it a lot more than the reception that the game was receiving seemed to imply. And that is, it was bare bones. There was issues. Basically, there were bugs, and generally people, they didn't like it from what I could gather. I thought it was okay. Like, I loved Forza 2, 3 and 4. They were my favourites. And then I even played some of the Xbox One games, which I thought were okay as well. Except the horrendous Forza 5. We won't talk about that. But, is this worth playing? In a nutshell, no. So you can click off the video now if you want. There you go. I don't think it is. Although there is a caveat to that, as there usually is with the worth playing videos that I like to make. And the caveat is, if you've got Game Pass, I think it's included with Ultimate. I'm not sure on the other subscriptions that you can get with Game Pass now, but I am Game Pass Ultimate. Well, I'm not personally Game Pass Ultimate. I'm subscribed to that service. So, yes, it's maybe worth downloading. It's a big old game. It might take a while depending on your internet connection. This is the PC version. I generally play this on Series X, but I thought I'd give it a try on PC simply because it's easier to capture via OBS and that kind of thing. And the cool thing was, all of my settings and my save from my career all transferred over on the cloud to the PC version. There was no issues there at all. But I think graphically this game, I think it's poor from a graphical perspective. I've got my settings here set to high on the PC version, but for me, everything seems washed out. It needs more vibrancy, this game. It needs more colour. And I just think, as a package in general, Forza Motorsport is, what's the right word? Sterile. I think it's a sterile experience. I think the presentation is sterile. Oh, I'm not very good at this game, which doesn't help. I just need practice. It's been a while since I've played. As I'm recording this, there was a big update for this game a few days ago when I was reading the patch notes. But this is my issue, guys. I'm not going to edit out these loading screens. I'll leave them in. This is my issue. Lots of sitting around looking at loading screens. I'm pressing A. I'm pressing A to continue. Press A to continue. Press A to skip. What I'll do here is we'll take a look at multiplayer. Because when the first... I'll try that again. When the game first arrived in 2023, I played a lot of the career. I just didn't get on with multiplayer. It was a bash fest. Other players weren't getting penalised for bashing. And I found that it took forever to find races. Or rather, you have to do this. They call hoppers. I'm not entirely sure what the structure is known as with this type of multiplayer racing event system. Reminds me of Drive Club back in the day on PS4. But you got to sit around and wait for the timers and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a bit tedious. Let's see how long this match request will take here. And I don't like the online system. I would prefer lobbies. Like some official lobbies, maybe, that we get in Wreckfest. Everyone just jumps into the lobby. There's a minute timer on there, or a 30-second timer. It fills up. And then go, you race. Not this crap. Here we go. It's still loading here. And I just think it's poor for Microsoft. It's their flagship, or one of their flagship Xbox and now PC games. And I just think it's poor. I've been playing a bit of this today before I started recording. There's not a lot here. I mean, there's added cars and all that kind of stuff. But the basics are still the same here, and the basics, I think, are implemented poorly. It's a sterile experience. It just is, in my opinion. In my opinion. I can't claim that as fact. Some of you guys might like it. I don't think it's a terrible game, but I just think it's a tedious slog to play. And the handling on the cars, they feel like boats still to me. Or more like boats than cars. And I know it's personal preference when it comes to your races, how you like them to handle. Oh, it's practice first. Right, guys, I will edit this bit. Otherwise, this video will go on all week. Here I am. It's race time. I've done the practice. So let's sort my fuel load out here. I'm a noob, guys, at this game. I'm not particularly good at it. I'm not a Forza or a Gran Turismo aficionado, far from it. This isn't the channel for you if you want to know the intricacies of these races. I just like playing races, full stop. I always have done. And it makes me sad that Forza Motorsport 2 is where I first ever jumped into the series. I've never played the first game. But 2, 3, and 4 on the 360, they were so good. They were good in career, they were good online. I loved those games. I don't know what this is trying to be. I know it's a reboot of sorts. And it kind of looks and feels like Forza. But there's an ingredient missing here. Hey, I got an achievement for being pole position. Oh my god, I'm the only racer. Where are the players? Where are all the players? I mean, this is a daily event. Is that what I chose? I don't know. I can't remember. I think I'll quit this. I don't want to race against no one. I don't know if it's just me. I've grinded this game quite a long time now. Where are all the tracks? It doesn't feel like there's a lot of content here in regards to circuits and yeah. Now, I do play Gran Turismo 7 as well. That game has its own issues. I don't like the multiplayer on that because that is lobbies, but it's like, from what I can gather, just user lobbies. You spend a lot of time just sitting around waiting for the host to kick the race off. But the career in that is fantastic, and the handling on the cars is superior to this game in every single department. I'm not a fanboy of any particular series. I love playing both my Series X and PS5, and I do a lot of gaming on PC. So I've got no, what's the saying? I got no dog in this fight, or whatever it is people say. But it is just superior in regards to its handling model, the way the cars, they feel like the cars should feel. With this game, I find that they just feel like slidey boats. And that was a problem with Forza now for the last 3 releases, I want to say. Even though I quite enjoyed Forza 7, I think it was. Or Forza 8, I don't know. I enjoyed it for the most part, but the handling model in that was just nowhere near as good as it should be. Same goes for Forza 6. Forza 5 was horrendous. It was just a tech demo of sorts. It was just so bare bones, that game. Was that the one that released with Xbox One? One of the launch games? I don't know. It feels like, or it appears as though I'm just like anti-Forza. I'm not in any way. I loved those games I listed earlier, and I just want the series to get back to where it was. But I just don't think there's enough here to warrant me saying in this video that it is worth playing. Even though, if you've got Game Pass Ultimate, it's just a download and try kind of thing. But you might not have that amount of spare time to download this game and sit there playing it and grinding it. So if you've never tried it, here and now in 2025, I could safely say for next year, 2026, this ain't going to improve much because it would have by now. I don't think it's worth playing, guys. It saddens me to say that as well because I have poured a lot of hours into this now. But what am I grinding for exactly? I mean, it's a press A simulator, isn't it? Press A, press A. Do you want to skip practice? Press A, press A, press A. I quite like the AI in this game. Now, I'm going to go against the grain because on Reddit, on the Forza subreddit, a lot of people moan about the AI. I actually don't mind it because it's very... Or there's a lot of variety here. You'll see cars fall off. Fall off? You'll see them skid off the track and that kind of thing. They're not just glued to the track, racing in a straight line like you may get in some other games. I find the AI in this interesting to race against. Or more interesting than it has been before in Forza. I do not like these cars. At all. It needs a tune as well, I think. There you go, he's gone off. And the penalty system. I actually don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's got a mind of its own. But generally, it's trying to reward or award the players who want to race properly. And if you want to be an idiot, it's going to award you with a penalty. Or you'll get a penalty for racing like an idiot. But in general, Forza Motorsport here and now in 2024 and beyond, is it worth playing? I say no. I say no. I really want Microsoft to give us a good Forza again. Because I struggle to find a lot of people who enjoy this in regards to feedback online and that kind of thing. Oh, I am racing like an idiot. I'm making the game look crap here from my racing, but it's just me driving poorly. But generally, this game is boring. I'm fed up with this track. I've raced on it over and over again now. And yeah, what am I missing here, guys? Let me know in the replies if you think I'm missing something obvious. I've had enough of this. I don't think it's worth playing. Thank you for joining me. Look out for more content coming to the channel. I'll speak to you all soon.